Ugh. Looks as though this game is compatible with the system data autosave feature. I should hope so. Oh, Atlas, you troubled company whom I hate now. I think I do hate Atlas now. But the games that they've made that have been good have not been worth the cost of the games they've made that have been really bad. But I've only bought one Atlas game ever. The rest I've just gotten like secondhand or whatever. So they ain't got none of my money except for maybe $20. Let's go with Shrek. It's Shrek. You're a Shrekin' machine. Yeah, we're live. Just nobody's trickled in yet. That's okay. Did I repair my sword? No. Oh, I did. Alright. We're not... That guy died. I didn't even see him die. He just... His item had dropped. Well, I got a storied soldier thing. Hmm. Why is my MP low? Did I stop with the game crashing last time? I don't think I did. Hello, Jins. Hello, NoPQ, Massazal, Churls, Vamakars. I want you.
We are indeed.
Cause we just finished off. Right, I was showing Soul Ray. We had just finished off part of the Tower of Latria. The servers did indeed shut down. Touch the demon inside me, indeed. How much strength did I actually want? How much strength did I actually want? 26. Okay. Up, not enough souls. Hello, Ger. Well, you should play Vaporwave Dark Souls. Just keep this... Actually, you shouldn't play Vaporwave Dark Souls while doing something else. The game is very orally, should say, AU-rally, good. Where do I want to go? No. This one. Yes, we're going to do this one this time. So last time we recruited the wizard and got wizard beam from him. So now we're going to... my pizza's attacking me. So now we're going to this zone for no reason at all. We are for no reason going here. Did I equip the thief ring? I did. Man, the game is being chunky today. Oh, what's this? A stone of ephemeral eyes. A humanity. We came from here. We should want to go down here. But I shall check over here. Because of our thief's ring, we're not being assaulted by the rays, at least not yet. This frame rate is something else. Oh, it's this guy.
You look terrible. Cheer up.
It's Bilge. Oh, and he sells everyone's favorite item. Darkmoon Stone. Sell some worthless garbage. I could buy the leather set. So this one weighs 3.1 and gives 28, 19, 20.
But
So it's a little lighter than the binded set, but worse. Well, I'll keep with the binded set then. So these guys are the gimmick of this area. These hateful men. I think I should go back to using the dragon longsword. So I'm not fighting skeletons at the exact moment. So. Shit, almost dead. So there's invisible men who are not super invisible. And they are tied to the existence of the Reaper Man. So, you should not fight the invisible men. You should run away from them and then kill the Reaper Man. So that they will all die. Because of this, up and here's a special stuff. We'll be seeing some more of that soon. And by soon, I think I mean right now. I might have missed some treasure doing that stunt that I was just doing. But this is also a really effective place to farm souls at. Because you kill that guy, then all of these men die at the exact same time. I'll talk to you here in a second, friendly person who by no means will betray me. Game's still spooling up. This is genuine lag because the emulator has not reported a drop below 30 frames yet. I am running this on emulator. There's a cost to all things. Once it spools up the area, though, it calms down. Like it's already running a lot better. Pretty sure I can't make it over there from here. But also pretty sure I can get this from here. Kunai, worthless. See, now we're getting parts, we're getting to space where it's still loading stuff, and juicy. I wonder, could I get to that little divot from here? Doesn't look like there's anything I could get there. I feel inclined to try over here for some reason. I can get here. Hooray! I don't actually remember how to make messages in this game. Or I could leave a message there. More humanity. Alright, well, that's what that was. So these are just fonts of goop. Hey, I wonder what this is. Oh, God. Is the game running more poor than usual, I wonder? Or is it just this area? Oh, I'm dead. I died, everyone. That's what life's like when you're menaced by skeletons. So the invisible men are back. The invisible men are no longer back. It's glowing juice. Where was the pathway? It was here. How did that not hit you? How'd that not hit you? Mm. We found out how to get here. Or is there anything to even get here? Oh, I can go up here. Oh, there's the fucker. No! Bastardo! Well, at least we came and got this item. The white bow. This is people who don't use the fire bow tend to use the white bow. It's pretty high strength, pretty high damage, and pretty high range. Requires 30 strength to use, but really it only requires 20 strength to use because you two-hand it. Other Souls games would correct that, where bows are exempt from the 1.5 or 2x strength modifier. But this game... Oh. I could have swore it was the case that you only needed 1.5 for bows. I guess not. I remember this game being the odd duck out. But I guess I was wrong. I can only rely on my encyclopedic knowledge of this of Dark Souls and not this game. I need to find some more... Actually, I think I do need Dark Moonstone just to upgrade this thing. Because the MP regen on it is pretty sweet. I just never got this item. Alright, yeah, we're doing this now. Here's our old friend, Patchy.
Oh, hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong. Really? Come on now. We've got better things to fret about. That pit there is filled with treasure. But, I can't get to it myself. Go on, have a look. It's more riches than I've ever dreamed of.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Patch's betrayal that is in most games, is this specific setup right here.
Don't hold it against me, eh? Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Now this, I think, Patches is not entirely sound in his assessment. Because, for one, he knows I'm in spirit form, and thus knows that I can't really be killed in that way. Hey, got my bleed off right away. So this is a Black Phantom. You have to be careful because dual Uchis is a true combo. He's doomed now, though, because he was bleeding. We also do have a teleport spell. So chunks of Dark Moonstone, we needed that, and a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Well. The audio here really doesn't like it. I forgot how to get that item. Do you just fall down? Do you have to fall down the pit right? I bet you have to fall down the pit right.
Oh, it's you. Did you cleanse the world of another dark soul today?
I love that game.
God has chosen you, and for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
So this is the friend where we came here to save.
God has Umbasa.
This is Saint Urbane, the cleric wizard. So after we have rescued him by finding the way up, we will have rescued both Saint Urbane and Sage Frigg. Urbane Outfitters. Clip it whenever anybody says Dark Soul in any game. Yeah. I'd believe that. Hi, Chad. How are you, Chad? Pray tell, how doth your thing go, Chad? You hath boarded a plane? I knew of this, but I asked anyways. I didn't know about a plane, but I thought you might have been traveling.
You. Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I mean, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look. I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. I know. Here, take this as a token of my friendship. You've seen one of these before, surely.
We actually have one of these before.
Come on. on. No need to drag each other down.
I'm gonna guess that I need to roll. No! I'm gonna get that item. Yeah, there was just a door down there. Maybe he didn't know that this was a door and not a wall. He had never actually gone down the pit. How do you get that item? I want it. I need it. Oh, that she must love holes. That is Patches, yes.
No need to drag each other down.
Yeah, he's got. Oh, I know. Shield buddies. His has better lighting than mine for no reason. They both got the adjudicator shield. Well, his is a good means of actually looking at it. Big fat man with a bird on his head. It's like a guy kneeling before him. I might as well use the adjudicator shield for this. I am taking chip damage. How on earth dost I get that item? Is this a world tendency thing? You can't jump in this game. You can sometimes hear Patches turn around to look at us because he's always looking at us. Bonk. Well, we're going to need to do world tendency for this world anyways, because of, we're going to get pure white world tendency soon-ish. So that'll be okay. Plus, I thought a certain sword would be down here, but it might only be down here in pure white. Anyways, as we were. We got my HPs back, so I don't need the adjudicating shield. Okay. This just leads to this trap. Well, the game never tells you how pure white and pure black works. Once you know the secrets, it's not that bad. I don't remember where to go. Probably somewhere in here. Actually, no. There. Yeah, you want to go here. Huh! Feels so good, it's like I'm walking on air. I found Castlevania 2 stairs. Yeah. Okay. So, this place sucks. Trusting my wizard powers to... Go, no! The classic! Chasing skeletons off cliffs. Well. Actually, no, I want the... Because we have to kill the Invisible Man again. Although, I think I'm going to collect my souls and then leave, because I believe that I should go and upgrade mine sword. Oh man, I was so sure the Invisible Men were going to kill me before I could, before I could... The wizard would stop... The wizard was still dying. Goomba Stomping Death is good because he'll start spooling up his spell animation and it'll hit you. Okay, let's leave. I think I can upgrade my Crescent Falchion now. Sadly, why did I go there? I didn't need to go there. You want to go to the first bonfire here. I should check how many Stones of Ephemeral Eyes I have, because there is something I want here in Stonefang Tunnel in Pure Black. Indeed, Chad, I had remarked about that, but it bears remarking again. Did you do 2-3? I forget which one's 2. Is 2 is Stonefang Tunnel, right? I've tapped out Stonefang. I did the Pure White World Tendency event. Showed Skivier the Dragon, the Keel Smasher. Alas. He is covered in scales. All of the miners here are also covered in scales. It's like living here does that to you for some reason. It's why they resist physical damage except for piercing. I could just evacuate. Oh yeah, there might have been a crystal goblin here, but I didn't even try. Anyways, upgraded our Crescent Falchion once again. Actually, I've only really upgraded it like twice now, I think. I think we are... I could spend my souls. Start working up to 26 strength.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the... Art thou done?
It's really funny right now because I've upgraded my strength so much that I should probably use this Crushing Battle Axe.
You have a heart.
I forget what upgrades Crushing Battle Axe. It's Greystone, right? Can you upgrade Crushing Battle Axe? No.
No interest in...
Let's see how much Greystone I have. I don't know if there's any lore to people in Stonefang turning into crystals or not. I don't know if they're crystallizing or if they are becoming more draconic. They never really explain. Okay. So this battle axe should be pretty dang good because of its crushing, which means it'll scale mostly off, I mean entirely off strength. And our strength is quite high now. Crescent Falchion and Dragon Longsword seem to outstrip it currently. We'll be seeing more about that later, Common Code. Probably not this stream, though. Sage Frakes sort of mentioned it. What's my item burden like?
Hello.
That there were humans who were proved to have ascended into something else. Don't need that other ring of gash resistance. We probably don't even need the first one. Look how many soul items I have.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Let's see if Saint Urbane made his way back home. He did.
Thank goodness. The Lord has not forgotten me yet. For he has reunited me with Saint Urbane.
Same haircut.
I shall serve him and pray with him, and thus express my faith in God. Mbasa.
Indeed.
I shall always be by Saint Urbane's side. That is the purpose for which God hath put me upon this earth.
Alright. What about you?
You have rescued the Honorable One. I express my deepest gratitude. You have relieved me of a great onus.
Great anus.
Oh, thank God.
That was a very puerile joke, but I felt compelled to make it. Do you still teach miracles?
With Lord Urbane back, the magicians will have to watch themselves. Thanks to his holy miracles, you brave battlers of demons will no longer be solely dependent on dark magic. Isn't it wonderful? Surely the demon slayers have awaited such an opportunity. Do you have any connection to Patches the Hyena? I trust not. He is a depraved, vile man, and he deserves no allies. I hope that an outstanding hero such as yourself is selective when making associations. By the way, I highly recommend the companionship of the jovial sage Urbane. Have you heard the rumors about Astraea of the Valley of Defilement? They claim that she and her royal knight have become demons and lead a clan of degenerate miscreants. In truth, the rumors are surely unfounded. There are all sorts of wrongdoers down there who would think up such nonsense. Yet if the rumors are true, then may she be eternally damned for her debasement of the Lord's name.
Learning more about Saint Astraea.
Yet if the rumors, then may she...
Okay, you don't teach miracles anymore, Dingo.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and perform a miracle with their power.
Alright, so we can learn some miracles. We could have made regeneration from the swollen demon soul. I instead made the butcher's knife. It does what the adjudicator shield does, only in spell form. This is worthless. And then I think this is what we're gonna make out of the Dragon God's soul. This is Wrath of the Gods in other games. Although, whereas in Dark Souls, Wrath of the Gods has an instant cast time, this one is kind of slow. But this is still a really powerful thing. Because it's either that or... sure. I can only remember... if I do this, then I can only do this once.
God bless this brave warrior.
Let's cast it once.
Umbasa.
And then put on Evacuate again. We can come down here and we won't hurt anybody. So we can cast it once, and it makes a giant explosion wave. You might find use for it yet, but for now, I think that heal and evacuate are very useful.
God bless Umbasa.
Let's go talk to Sage Frake and see what his companions say about the return of the other one.
Better than having you bother Sage Frake. I see. Better than having you... Sage Frake prefers to work alone. Do not dare to bother him by gabbing about trifling nonsense. He is on the verge of discovering something that will rival even the demon souls. Wait, where are you going?
You have your wits about you. Surely you understand me. He has power over dark souls, those susceptible to madness.
He's talking about
I am fully prepared.
Saint Urbane. So they don't like each other. Although Sage Frake knows something that Saint Urbane perhaps does not. Should I continue here or elsewhere? I think I'm actually going to continue into Boletaria for now. Being a little eclectic with my doings and doings. So I definitely do want to defeat the Shrine of Storms next area. Yeah, the apprentice is very Alan Rickman-y. So because we've beaten the Dragon God, this door will open. How very polite. I like his little strut. On to here. Let's try out our crushing battle axe. There's going to be explosion dogs. Crushing Battle Axe does okay. I mean, I know these things are going to break open, and it's going to make these dogs attack me. I just want them to get it over with. The dogs do appear to have tusks, or horns of some variety. Should I go right or should I go up the main avenue? The game's compiling shaders, so there's that to think about. Guess I'm going the other way. So there's somebody here in good old Boletaria 3 whom I am looking for. By the way, there was a worthless item trying to get you in a trap. Where are you at, you little fucker? We need to kill this guy, though. Oh no, he crushed one of his men. Okay. Axe versus axe. I think yours wins. Okay, let us make a quick retreat. This axe doesn't seem as good as some of my other weapons. So let's use a weapon that uses our giant strength stat exactly none. Attack me. Crescent Falchion is so powerful. Let's try out Dragon Longsword. But the guy who got crunched up here dropped something. He dropped a humanity. Yeah, this is very Kingsfield Castle-y. Well, it uses one of my stats. It doesn't use my highest stat. It just uses one of them. This one uses none of my stats. We could try out my most powerful weapon, though. I didn't bring it with me, so we're not going to try it out. I still have access to the butcher knife. Sure, I'll fall for your trap. Oh, this guy's trouble. Or he's dead. He also uses a secret dagger. I believe that is one of the royal assassins. We were going to run into him anyways. I just found a shortcut. You climb ladders so slow in this game. Look how much souls we're making off our plus 20% soul bracelet. That wasn't a secret door? Man, I am shocked. You lived? In another game, you would not have been able to have, I'm gonna go up here first, just because there's another guy shooting at me. He's probably up there. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen. Killed somebody, just not me. And the ball remains on fire. Oh, it killed a royal assassin. That's not... You can mantle in this game. Sometimes you do so when you didn't mean to. I heard you. So the enemies here are doing way more damage than enemies we have previously encountered. Might be the game's way of telling me to not come here yet. But we unlocked it, so we might as well come here. I'm interested in what's the first here. Oh. Was this a secret passage? The level design of this is a little confusing to me. I don't know why. Let's get some MP back. So, he's over there. He set up a firing line. That was a mistake. I'm glad you used shield there and not other thing you could have chosen. Come over here where the archers can't shoot me. Do an attack. I'm gonna go for it, guys. Well, it worked, but at what cost? Hey, he dropped his sword. Knight Sword is just long sword, but better, and has a higher weight and strength requirement, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And it's cooler looking. But Dragon Longsword is better because it's dragon. Might be able to soul ray some of these guys out. I'm out of juice. I thought for sure I was a goner there. I've not got my juice-producing sword on. Mana does not regenerate. It regenerates if you're wearing the Crescent Falchion, or the... I could probably wear the ring that does it. The Fragrant Ring. But the answer is slowly. Oh, it's our favorite man.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
Let's see, anything good here? Pretty good prices on Late Moon Grass.
Hard times. I'm sure.
Ah, here's a great sword. One of the few ultra great swords in the game. In fact, I think this and Keel Smasher are the only ones. It looks like halfway between... Oh god, they can get me from here. Like halfway between Zweihander and Greatsword. It's got the same moveset. It's actually fairly representative of what a sword like this would actually look like, except the blade is about 3 times too thick. Okay. Took care of those losers. I think we have to go around. It's not quite the Guts sword. It's not Dragon Slayer. That's more openly referenced in other Souls games. Now this guy I don't fuck with. For that reason. He didn't die from that, and he's going to be running up here. Or maybe he won't because he's a moron. Alright, well that solves the problem. The Cackling Wizard is not nearly so bad if you crowd him. I say as he takes off a huge chunk of my health. Get him to use combustion, use of attack. He's dead! Iron Ring of Keys. We needed that. Remember that door that was locked all the way at the beginning? Hoping this guy dropped okay grass. I like the death sounds of those men. Okay, he dropped good grass. Yeah, bleed is poison, and poison is poison. That's probably why they changed how bleed worked. Because it was just poison in this game. Beware the man. Shoot your little bit arrows. Forgive me, they're quarrels. They're way different than arrows. They have wooden fins, and only two. They're shaped differently. They're not as long. They're thicker. And plague is fast poison or toxic. Can't drop off of ladders, can't go down ladders quickly. That's just the rules. I guess I could have come up this way, but... I'm glad at the men dropping good grass. Yeah, bleed became you take a static amount of damage all at once your bleed bar fills up. And it became that in Dark Souls, and was that in Dark Souls 2 and 3. And in Dark Souls 3, it was, in Demon Souls, it was, in Bloodborne, none of the games I said. In Bloodborne it became Frenzy, although Frenzy is stupid and works in different ways. But it's roughly the same thing. Dark Souls 3 also had Frostbite, which was bleed, but more. Did more stuff. Because Frostbite also did tank your stamina regeneration and made you... Frostbite was a not fun stats element because it was actually hard to inflict. And you only ever really saw it when people were killing you with the Vort's hammer. I didn't mean to do that! Well, I guess I'm here now.
Help! Help! Soulstar soldiers are after me. In the name of all that is sacred. Thank you for rescuing me.
Let's run away together. I died. I died. I don't know what happened to Ostrava. He might have died now. I guess we'll find out what happened to Ostrava. It's okay if Ostrava dies. He's not that important. It's mostly that I gotta go get my souls. Ostrava didn't die on camera, so maybe he's... You dropped something else. You dropped chunks of sharpstone now. Do an attack. Okay. I forget what you get for helping Ostrava. I wonder where my souls is at. Okay, definitely used the fire longsword on this guy. Oh, he got his hat. Excellent. Oh, that's why I'm having such a hard time. I ain't got the thief ring on. I know you've got a leash distance somewhere. I just have to find that distance. Now one of them turned back. And now two of them turned back. How'd that hit me? I was literally perpendicular to you. How does that hit me? Ah, it was his roar that killed me. I see. I'll just take care of that guy. Okay. I want to go down here now that I've got my souls back. Because I want to go see if I can open that iron door. Because I'm not really here to do this area yet. I'm here to rescue someone. Ah, I see. That's not where you use the Ring of Iron keys. Ah, obviously. Obviously that's not where you would use the Ring of Iron keys. Not in the iron door. No. I kind of want to go up again, because I feel like I missed stuff up there. I wonder if I tried dashing through, how effective that would be. I needed to store some stuff. Maybe coming up here will be like going backwards. I feel like there's going to be an assassin over here. Ah, going here was like going backward. Don't you run away. I hate when the back jump comes out. Because there's that item over there that I want to know how to get. So had I not vaulted off, I would have come over here. Okay, so I want to go down and around. I think a man drops an item over here. Nope, not a man. It was just a static item. Open the doors for Bjor. I don't remember where that is. My memories of this game are very faded. Playing this game is like playing Dark Souls, but I have amnesia. Which is kind of really great. I really enjoy that. Thought I heard the twinkling of a bastard. Ah, there's some bastard. It was just the lag. That's who was twinkly. It's funny that the halberdmen appear to hold their halberds backwards. Oh, there he is.
You saved my life. This is the third time I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now, I must go.
Alright. Don't go wandering to your death, Ostrava. This area right here is very Dark Souls 3. I hear arrows. I don't think this is where I want to go yet. Didn't see what I picked up. Time for running away. I don't remember what lies ahead. I just remembered 1-3 is where an NPC I wanted to recruit lives. I see a big bridge. It makes me think there's going to be a Dargon, but that already happened. Maybe it happens again. You're not dead. Bum bum dun 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 dun. Come here, you. Get over here. The other knight walked to where it heard the sound of the magic hitting his friend. There's some crunchy frame rate. The emulator reports running at 30 frames per second. Okay, you. Spear soldiers are the worst, but spear knights are not so bad. I'm preparing to evacuate. Because I might run away. Oh, I remember this guy now. It's everybody's favorite pun to use with sticky white stuff. Didn't have enough MP. I don't want to fight this guy yet. I'm in key items. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, evacuate. Okay. Trying to. Oh, you have to backtrack for this. Oh, no wonder I forgot. Evacuate is the real MVP. It's such a good spell, it doesn't actually detract from your MP when you cast it, because casting it gives you juice. It's not this. Well, you don't actually have to defeat all of the archdemons. You just have to defeat one of them. I hear a bastard. Remember your training. Although I think the bastards are upstairs. Right, we fight you with Dragon Longsword. They don't like piercing damage, it appears. Bloody iron key. Bastard spotted. Remember your training. I remembered it. I remembered my training. Oh my god, did I really dipshit myself? No, this item is just exceedingly heavy. Okay. Speaking of evacuate MVP... Yeah, you don't need to beat all of them to beat the end game. I'm pretty sure to beat the game, like any percent, you just have to beat one Archdemon. I think. Deposit all my ore. I could probably store some of my more valuable grass. All of my Humanzos. I don't need those. Or this. Or this. Tower shield. Considered the largest of the known types of shields. It's the super shield. Oh, it's the official's cap. Okay.
We are in debt.
What's my item burden now? 43 out of 100 or so? That's acceptable. Yeah, it gives us 60 weights to work with. Yeah, my knowledge of this game is also not entirely reliable. I have many vague memories and lots and very few solid ones. That guy made great death noises, though. Let's go see if there's more bastards up here. There are. I don't know what all that racket is, though. I do have approximate knowledge of many, many things. I've always thought that knowing things is not as important as knowing the right questions for things. That's how I use Microsoft Office. I don't know how to do everything in the Microsoft Office suite, but I know how to ask the right questions to know how to do everything in Excel and other garbage, which is more important. Because not knowing the right questions just means you can't do anything, but knowing the right questions means you can get what you need in 2 minutes on Google. Up. Storied Hero's soul. We should probably eat a bunch of our soul items. Here's one friend. Here's Bior.
Who goes there? You killed that vile insect and saved me. I am called Bior, the elder of the Twin Fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
So this guy is like Solaire, Havel, and Siegmeyer all rolled into one. And I think getting that bloody key was what I actually needed. Yeah. He's not quite as good as any of those three people he's made of, but he's pretty good. He's also fairly like, oh, what was his name? The fraudster. In, the Dark Souls 2. The guy who wasn't as cool because he was actually just a massive fraud and not actually cool or endearing. Like, he was endearing, but he was useless. He used the Blue Moon Greatsword. He had the Scottish accent. Bennett of Yuga! Getting dogged out. And when you got Bennett's cool armor, it just tells you that the armor's smelly and you're stupid for wanting it. That character is best played in Okami, actually, where the horrible, stupid fraudster man eventually does become cool at the very, very end of Susano, or Susano O, I should say. Humanity. Yeah, the first 3 games in Okami, yeah. He's not relevant after that point, is he? Like, I think you can go talk to him a few times. I don't remember. I never finished Okami, and I never finished watching all of my friends play it. Yeah, that's what I thought. He kind of shows up at the end. That's why I can't quite cotton to it when people say that Okami was the best Zelda game. Because it had pacing issues. Not like Skyward Sword did, but not unlike Skyward Sword did. Ring of the Accursed, and Ring of Magical Nature. These are not what I came here for. Well, let's look at them. The opposite of the Thief's Ring. Increases spell memory capacity. Oh. Do you have to use this? I should probably open up the wiki. I'm not remembering things. I'm gonna look it up real quick. If I click on the game, my mouse shows up. Yeah, I think you do need the hat. That's what it appears to be. I mean, oh man, the hat's pretty baller. Gets rid of our ponytail, though. Legendary soul. Huh. Legendary soldier soul. Boss. I didn't even see that guy. I want my coronet back though, because the MP. It's everybody's favorite.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I'm fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk.
I like in this game how when you save people, they don't just teleport.
You go on ahead. I do not wish to be a dead weight.
Well. Yeah, I think the idea is supposed to be that it's a disguise. The guy won't attack you when you have the hat on, which is why he just let me backstab him. Now, they teleport in Dark Souls sometimes. No, maybe they don't. I don't know how they teleport in Dark Souls 3. A man in a cage teleports in Dark Souls 3.
Lula, you rescued the young sorceress from that town. I express my gratitude. There can be no excuse for such ill treatment of a young innocent. A king would be proud.
I'm floating. I think Shrek might be able to fly.
Our great king is a magnanimous leader. He is solid, spirited, caring of his subjects. He fought vigilantly against the vile and depraved. The seditious claims that our Lord brought this scourge upon us, they are mere fabrications woven by jealous conspirators. I'm certain of it, for there is no other explanation.
Well, Estrava seems to think the king did something wrong.
I had an odd piece of news from a merchant Dregling. He claims that the son of the king, Ariona, has come to Boletaria alone. Ariona is a wise and kind soul, almost too kind. He would not be safe in this accursed land without protection. If you find Ariona, do look after him. And tell him to return to the Nexus immediately. And that Bjorn of the Twin Fangs will look after his highness.
He's right there. He can hear us speaking.
My brother in arms. Varafax of the Twin Fangs was a brave and mighty knight. Unlike myself, he was the master of more than the sword. Varafax's mind was sharper than most scholars. Dark times have befallen us. If our Lord, with the esteemed help of Varafax, could not prevent it, then no one could have. Our great king is
King Alant led Boletaria with a round table of brave knights.
That summon takes like 5 minutes.
Fangs, Valifax and Bjorn.
You mean that guy?
Alfred, the Knight of the Tower.
Killed that guy.
Natas, the Knight of the Lance.
Maybe not him yet.
And the brave tribesman, Longbow Ulan and his fearsome legions. But today, Boletaria is an abysmal mess. Valifax was lost, and Bjorn slipped through the fissure, never to be heard from again. All the rest, along with Boletaria, have been devoured by the fog, and will soon be prey to the demons.
You want to go talk?
The Boletarian knights are no longer.
I mean, that's him over there. He was just talking about you.
We'll see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself. But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself.
Oh, okay. Sure. Patches, you have a higher perspective on all this. What do you say?
Well, we've been long acquainted, so I'm willing to part with them at a special price.
Okay, he has nothing else to say. No. Good price on late moon grass, though.
Well.
Okay, so what do I want to do now? I think what I need most here right now is endurance. And let's do this. This is gonna take a while. Thank you, Kalen. Thank you, Ogre. Thank you, Medibot. Okay, that's enough of quarter speed shuffler boogie. So we ate a bunch of soul items. We didn't even use all of them. We just used the ones I had the most of. Okay. Never going to use this stupid thing ever again. Hello, Anthony Lout. 28. I think that's how you say that. Forgive me if it's not. You just missed something special. Can get rid of these. I don't know why the deposit screen is sorted. Isn't sorted, but the reclaim one is. Ah, from Mexico. Or Mexico. Probably warmer there than it is here.
You have a heart of...
It's currently snowing. So we have the strength to use the meat cleaver now. It's kind of heavy. But it is oppressively powerful. Doesn't completely ruin our item burden. Can I use the Ring of Great Strength? Ah, I can. With the Ring of Great Strength, I can wield it without any sort of problems. You probably still want to two-hand it, but we're at the strength bonus where we're two-handing strength is like almost meeting the strength cap. But this thing is a monster. Big. Let's try it out. I want to go back to the realm of the Shadow Men, because this is the place I actually want to go. Yeah, the meat cleaver is a little intense in this game. In other games, it's usually a one-handed axe. Game crashed. Hey! We had a good hour and 40 minutes before the emulator crashed. But then we got it. We did it, everyone. The meat cleaver was too powerful for the emulator. Probably. Yeah, but the meat cleaver was one weapon that I was thinking of trying to use because it's really powerful. It's really cool looking, and most of all, you don't have to grind for upgrade materials. It can't be upgraded, but it also doesn't need to be upgraded. Which really, what more can you ask for? Well, let's go Shrek. It's probably going to load me out at the Nexus. I should equip healing items anyways. We've essentially graduated from ever using my brain will come up with it here in a second. Crescent moon grass ever again. Actually, I think I'll buy the leather set while I'm here. As I might not, it's fairly lighter than the binded set. Maybe I can continue use of the thief ring. I can. Okay. So give up a little bit of protection just to keep our light roll. Crushing. We crush. Plus, it looks pretty cool. We get to show off some new fashion. Leather set is not so bad to look at. Oh, if only I could get one soul. Oh, it'd be cool. It'd be so cool. Killed him, and then he fell to his death. That's how we do it here. Watch for rolling men. Fuck you! Over here is where we have the Danger Boys at, though. This is where the Danger Men doth live. Come here, glittering golden boy. These guys are actually really resistant to slashing damage. So the butcher's knife might not be the best idea, but it gets the job done. Because for one, because it also does magic damage. Yeah, the butcher's knife has S scaling on 3 stats. No, S scaling on 2 with A on the 3rd. So if you have dexter... Oh no, this is happening again. Let's just do this. Oh no, we couldn't connect to the server. I'm so sad. Now it's spooling up some I gotta find the hateful man. Where's he at? Where's the hater? There he is. Hater acquired. That didn't look like a death that would kill me. Oh no, that was dumb to say. That didn't look like a fall that would kill me. That didn't look like a death that would kill me. Bah, 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 bah. Sorry for being a dipshit, guys. Up, got a bunch of souls. Killing those guys and then resetting is a favorite grinding technique. Well, let's try... Let's see how Crescent Falchion does against the skeletons. Or better yet... That's camera auto aiming. Okay. The meat cleaver not as practical for fighting in this environment as the sword is. We're in a narrow environment right now. Glittering gold. What makes them gold? Thought for certain I was dead there. Ah, Bronze Bombshell, also known in German as Bronzing Sexbomb. That's my favorite. That's my second favorite foreign language magic card name. Because there's the Bronze Bombshell, Bronzing Sexbomb, and then there is Wild Nacatl, which in German is Wilder Nacatl. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that I can just barely not shoot this guy. We also learned that they have very high magic resistance. Would falling on that pillar kill me? Do y'all think falling on that pillar there would kill me? I mean, I have to find out, right? No evidence that falling on that pillar would. There's no evidence that falling on the pillar would kill me. We have yet to learn if falling on that pillar will kill me. Although what I did learn is that I'm going back to the Nexus. There's some items here that I want. We decided that the meat cleaver is a little impractical right here, so we're going to, for the time, set it away. And we shall take in its place the lava bow.
You have a heart of...
We'll see if we can shoot that man. So, where were we? We were deciding if that falling on that pillar would kill me. We had decided that the Scythemen, highly resistant to magic damage. Which basically makes sense. They fire a powerful beam. They drop magic upgrade material. All signs point to them being magic resistant. Let's see if we can get this guy to fall to his death. Yes. appears you cannot backstab while on stairs. I saw that earlier in Boletaria. Without the thief ring, this area specifically is really hellish, because the skeletons smell you from way far off, and these rays that are mostly ignoring me will fire garbage directly at your body. The thief ring is pretty mandatory in this game, I think. At least for casual playthroughs like me. Getting some more Bladestone for the collection. Okay, where were we? We haven't yet decided if falling on that pillar kills you. It probably does. But, all the same. Let's try out the lava boat. I don't have enough dexterity to use the lava bow. Now let's see what kind of damage it does, even though I can't use it. Probably going to be poor. Oh. Well. Have to free ball it. He doesn't stay in place. So this was folly for several reasons. So that's why these guys fucking suck. And he's taking his treasure with him. Dagger. The lady ghosts. They laugh at you. Ghost bones. The boast. Bones ghost. Bones boast. Bones bones. Bones bones boast. The boast with the ghost. The ghost with the most. It's Space Ghost boast. I'm saying garbage words because TK Cat said ghost bones in the chat, and it appealed to my nature. So this whole area reminds me a lot of Shadow Tower Abyss. With the skull walls, with the wizards, with the primal, shamanistic looking ghost enemies. This feels like a betrayal area. And thus it was. It had the crappiest healing grass as a reward. I'm glad my instincts haven't worn out. Oh, I can still smell a betrayal area. what is before us. A fucker. Don't allow yourself to be hit by these guys. They do like 1,000,000 billion damages. I saw one invisible wall here. Sorry, I saw one illusory wall, not invisible. In fact, the opposite of that. Visible while intangible. Wonder why there is a predilection for calling illusory walls in Dark Souls games invisible walls, even though that is exactly the opposite of what they are. They're not walls and they're not invisible. Maybe it's because invisible wall is already a big part of vid game parlance. Has the binded set got better magic resistance than this? It's got the same, but I might as well. So here's a special place for special people. We found some sticky white stuff. We are going to want to go down there in the sticky white stuff land. I'm trying to get these things to explode. But it seems they are unwilling to do so. So we got magic slugs. It's really, really hard to tell when these things drop an item. And they usually drop sticky white stuff. But here's the source of everyone's favorite item. I was murdered from behind. I think I'm going to find my souls and then call it a night. I don't have time to do everything I want to do here yet. I'm also going to try a perhaps foolish tactic. The skeletons I'm going to be forced to to fight. But the rest of these I can ignore. Because the ghost men are very slow. Come here now. That still counted as him blocking. Oh. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about my bloodstain anymore. And on that bombshell, I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. We've accomplished a whole lot, but we still found ourselves where we started. We began in Shrine of Storms Adjudicator Bonfire, and we ended there. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining. And good night. Remember to bring your sticky white stuff.